Alright, what's going on today, guys? So today we're going over my 1985 Harley FXRS. After a year of putting it together, being lazy, being unable to walk for a few months, waiting on parts, waiting on the frame, a bunch of other shit, bike's finally back on the road, so I'm gonna do a quick walk around. So I'm gonna start off at the front. At the front we have a 19-inch 9-spoke mag wheel. I used to have spokes, but now we are on mags. Spokes or the mags themselves, I got powder coated in heavy silver and metallic black, kind of in the OEM look, just a lot more glossy. The heavy silver is only just to match the frame. The whole frame I got in heavy silver as well, so absolutely love the way that turned out. So there's that. Coming over to this side of the bike, running a Prism Supply floating rotor. It's an 11.5-inch rotor paired up with the GMA, forgot what model brake caliper it is, but GMA 2-piston caliper. It's a whole lot better than that single piston that I used to have from 1985, so stops a whole lot better than what it used to. We got 39mm forks, Race Tech internals, +2, kind of tall, but I'm short, so it is what it is. I do like the way that this bike rides, especially with the new front end. Feels a whole lot better, a whole lot more responsive, and a lot smoother to ride down the road. Biggest noticeable thing on the front end too, I keep forgetting to gloss over it, it is the Villain to Hero FXRP fairing. This is the fairing that I originally put on. Kept it the same, nothing's really changed. Still running the Amazon headlight with daytime runners and low and high beam. All that's wired in, so give a quick demonstration at that. So here we got just the daytime running lights. If I hit one of the buttons here, I got my low beams. Hit the other button, we got the high beams. And hit both of them, and just daytime running lights. So there's that. These are the light switches. Had those for a while, pretty much since I put the fairing on, and they're still working, so I ain't gonna change that at all. The lower leg fairings, I put these on in December of 2024, right before I tore the bike apart. They are TCMT, just Amazon lower fairings. Got them painted in Olympic white just to match the fairing, the tank, and everything else on the bike. So there's that. Moving on back, we got Drivetrain Supply 9.5-inch pullback risers mixed with their mid-bend bars. GMA front caliper, TC Bros mirrors, do like those. And the one finger lever that I've had on this bike forever. That ended up coming back on the bike, so there's that. On the 39mm forks, I do have adjustable preload fork caps. Moving on back a little bit, still running the long dash, changed up the speedometer. The speedometer mount itself, I got that 3D printed from Blue Coast Precision. Speedometer is a GPS speedometer from Amazon. It works. I don't want to run the manual cable to the front wheel, so that's how I'm running it. If we go down to the opposite side, we have a alloy art, a billet aluminum front motor mount, as well as the motor isolators for the front and the top. Those are all alloy art, running polyurethane bushings. The motor itself, I refreshed it, changed out all the gaskets. The head gaskets, whenever I tore the bike apart, were just absolutely disgusting. The previous owner had siliconed the majority of the gaskets. So I had a major head gasket leak, the rocker covers leaked like hell. It was just bad. So motor got refreshed. Turns out that the heads were also ported and polished, which was nice to know. And having full compression in the motor again, the bike feels a whole lot better than it ever has. Under here, we have the Drivetrain Supply points cover. Behind the points cover, I'm running the S&S High 4N ignition module. Ended up switching it from the Ultima ignition module that I had, mostly because it wouldn't fire the rear cylinder. Got that sorted out. It started firing the rear cylinder, went for another test ride, my ignition coil went out, so now I changed out that ignition coil to a crane ignition coil. Got this from my buddy Omar over at Rowdy House Customs. He hooked me up on that, so thanks to him. Exhaust is the stealth exhaust. It's a stealth pipe bomb. Been running this muffler and pipe setup on this bike for a while now, pretty much since I first refreshed the bike. Absolutely love it. Sounds great, nice and quiet at idle. Sounds really good under throttle, so I'm not changing that up at all. Carb is the S&S Super E carb, running teardrop for the air cleaner cover. Down here for the foot controls, I have Cruisy Originals pegs, OEM brake arm. Really wish Cruisy Originals still made those pegs, but they don't anymore, so it is what it is. Moving on back a little bit further. Turns out I have a Jim's transmission plate. It was funny the way that I figured out it had that, because I was honestly doing something with the rear brakes. I was bleeding the rear brakes at night, so I was running under light, and the way that I had my my light set up, I saw a little etching right behind here at the tip of my finger there. Saw that little etching and was trying to figure out what it was, and pulled that cover off, and it turns out it is a Jim's transmission plate. So there's that. Pivot blocks, these were cut by my buddy Blue Coast Precision. The center caps for them were Chopper House and Rowdy House Customs. So we threw those on. Behind there I have the polyurethane inserts for the swing arm. Makes the bike feel a whole lot tighter than what it ever did, and because everything's a lot tighter and polyurethane mounted, this bike vibrates like hell. Here we can see the frame a little bit better though. The frame is powder coated in heavy silver from Prismatic Colors. Turned out really great. It looks extremely good in the sunlight, but we're kind of cloudy today, so there's that. The seat is a Saddleman Profiler seat. I've been running this seat for a while now on this bike. I want to change it out because with as much as this bike vibrates, it hurts to fucking ride just because of the seat. So eventually I'm gonna swap that seat out for the Saddleman FXR Division seat, the same seat that I'm running on my 86 FXR. I just love the way that that seat feels. It's a lot more comfortable. Plus it keeps me locked in place a little bit better than this Profiler does. We got some new stuff here. So we got Villain to Hero FXRP saddlebags. Behind those, still running Drag Specialties 13.5-inch shocks. I want to swap those out to the Batubo 14s like I'm running on my 86, but that's a later problem. Rear, also running a mag that is also powder coated heavy silver metallic black, mixed with the Prism Supply floating rotor and another GMA caliper. Finally swapped out all the brake lines to stainless steel as well. That definitely helps. Had an issue with the rear brakes about a week or two ago. Rear brake decided to lock up on me while I was downtown. Turns out that the brake hose had collapsed, so it wasn't allowing the master cylinder to fully reset. So the caliper itself was just constantly grabbing the brake until it finally got hot enough and locked up. And yeah, that was fun to find out, especially when I'm about 20-30 minutes away from home. But got that sorted out. This is the old rotor that got smoked when my caliper locked, and then this is the old caliper as well. It's great because there's no brake pads anymore, so yeah. Still running GMA though, still running GMA. This side of the bike, on the primary side, we have the FXR Division derby cover, Cruisy Originals pegs, Thrash and Supply shift arm, shift tip is the P54 shift tip, and the Thrash and Supply shift linkage as well. Pingle petcock, and that really just about covers it. So, quick other things. Tires are Shinko 777s. That's what I run on just about all my bikes. And yeah, that's really all I got for this. It's just quick walk around and the major changes that this bike has gone through in the last year. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Take it easy. Peace.